Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Bay County Civic Arena. It's the 2023 Puck of the Irish, the 12U Teja Bandits, going to be in action here as they take on the Grand Valley Stars. Our first broadcast of the weekend. Glad to have you along for a big matchup as the Bandits look to get in the win column. Their opening contest earlier resulted in a tie, and now they look to battle back and find their rhythm here in this matchup, set themselves up to go into the Saturday round with a big win here in this one. Glad to have you along again from the Puck of the Irish. Our coverage this weekend is presented to you by Action Glass. Big thank you to Trent and his team. We'll have the 14U coming up in just a little bit. And then 10U, 12U, and 14U, all 6 games from the local teams coming your way tomorrow. Just about ready for puck drop in this 12U contest. We are in the pro rink, which is the one that doesn't really have a good vantage point anywhere you are from. So we'll be moving around, hopping, leaning the camera, and doing what we can to bring you this contest. You see the Bandits coming back to their bench. They are in the black and the reds, and as we pan over, pretty snazzy get up for Coach Ben Raholly, Coach Joe Jankowski, Coach Matt Miyake. They have gotten in the Puck of the Irish spirit. We're ready to go here in this one. It'll be Jarrett Zeller to take the draw. We'll have DeWitt and McIntyre with him. Back is Bruno and Becca Raholly as we get the second 12U game here at the Puck of the Irish, and we do apologize. The video gets a little bit blurry or cuts in and out. The phones and internet signals over on this side of the rink also not as great either. Puck comes right in front of the Bandit bench. Both sides having a tough time getting their feet under them. 12-minute periods here in the tournament. Running time is a 5-0 lead in the third. And we are just shy of an hour behind due to some of the earlier games here on this rink. Puck moved into the zone, intercepted there. Jankowski makes a move, poked away, back to Becca Raholly, and Becca has it deflected up into the netting, and the first whistle of the game comes with 11:17 to go. It'll be Soriano and Mackey coming out. Draw here, pushed forward. Bandits trying to make their move. Taken away by the Grand Valley Stars as they come by and down into the corner. Stars will work their way around in front, and a 5-hole goal for the Stars. And they lead it 1-0 on their first shot on goal of the game. A little weave and a backhand in front of the goaltender, Libby McAlpine, and that is going to put the Bandits down in an early hole here in this one. It is 1-0. Down in the offensive end. Bandits will work it to the corner, the hidden corner that we cannot see from our broadcast location. Try to lean and get it for you there. Looks like Raholly's down playing it in the corner. Mackey also out on the defense. No shots on goal early on here in this one. Puck centered out and around. And a whistle and an offsides at the blue line. Neutral zone draw coming up, 10:24 to go. Grand Valley will move it down into the zone. Quick icing whistle here. And another stoppage. 10-17. It'll be an offensive end draw coming up for the Bandits. Solid season for them. This one played back. Off the sidewall to the point in Rahalli. Becca makes her move. Then Rahalli yelling from the bench not to force it. It's taken away by the Stars, poked out of the zone before McIntyre has it popped straight up. Looked like it was off the net, but the play on, and it's all the way back for Braden Bruno. Braden, hard stop, cuts it back, tries to move it along the boards for the Bandits. Natalie Mayaki battles for it. Shot in, deflected wide. And McAlpine comes over to the corner. And behind for Bruno. He'll look up ice. Has Stoynoff in front of him and McIntyre, and that's where it goes. Logan McIntyre off his stick, poked around. Now Bruno turns him back up. As Holbrook comes out onto the ice now for the Bandits. Puck worked near side. Right down in front of us. Pops up off the glass. And the race is on the near boards. All the way down the side. Before it's turned back around by Grand Valley. Nothing doing early for the Bandits. They trail 1-0 with 9 minutes to go here in the period as they continue shuffling bodies. Warren DeWitt was a little nicked up on the first shift. He's back out there. Race up the side road. Zeller backhands. Too far for DeWitt. He will still play it into the zone, though. Change comes on the back end with Suriano and Mackey. Reverse near side. Now stolen away. Jarrett Zeller. Zeller makes his move right side. Shot was deflected. Never got there as DeWitt coasts into the corner. Puck played back out all the way down. We may get an icing whistle here, and we will. As we take end to end the older half of the Bay County Civic Arena offensive end draw coming for the Bandits, trying to erase that 1-0 lead. Face off. Played back in between the two defenders. That's going to hurt as they got to chase all the way back in. Mackey's got pressure on him for 14. Kelly for the Stars. But then sent right back down and in. Wraparound try here. It's off the sidewall. Tanner Plesher makes his way through. Mackey posts up right in front of us. Tried to jump the play. Stars gain the zone, though. Stars move it down. Sweep it in for a player in behind the net. McAlpine tracking it side to side as it comes behind her. Rattled puck in behind for the Stars. Scored on their first shot on goal of this contest. And coming up on the midway point of the first, they hold the lead. It's a slim 1-0 margin. Stars fire back in wide. They're just trying to dump to the corner and then play side-to-side hockey. Bandits in their own end, playing tough on the lane. Stars hold the zone, though, and they send it right back down. With a 1-0 lead, they can't get hurt playing it deep into the zone. Suriano tries to move it, and it's off the mark. Comes down into the far corner. Bandits center it across, nobody home. Played back to Becca Rahalli, your own blue line. Becca surveys the scene, sends it up off the stick of Plesher, a deflection in. Stoynoff giving chase as well. Bruno into the play. McIntyre sets up in front, but the Bandits going to get it wrestled away, and it's out on a spinning move at the defensive blue line by the Stars. And they send her right back down. Anytime they get across center ice, they're just looking to put it on the back wall. And then goal number 2, win the race and set something up either from behind or working side to side. Puck sent the wrong way by Stoynoff. Turned back around by Plesher. Off the wall. Stars got some pretty good size on this team and an offsides whistle. And we get a stoppage. 5:50 to go here in the first. 1-0 Grand Valley over the Bandits, who earned a tie earlier today. Coming up, we'll have the second game for the 14U team. State Savings Bank, a 5-0 winner in their opener. Saved McAlpine. Here's DeWitt working for it right in front of us. Sent around and all the way down into the corner. Good pressure by Zeller as he gives chase. Puck back to Rahali on the point. Becca's pinned. Needs help. Zeller trying to get in there. Loose puck set in front. Stars play it off the back wall. Becca backhands it back in. Mayatki sends it in front for DeWitt. No look, backhand pass. Zeller, shot was saved just off the mark. Best look of the game for the Bandits. Now out of the zone. Becca's got to turn it back around. Shot here from the blue line. Never got all the way to the net. Stars in behind their own goal. Best shift of the game for the Bandits. Bruno, side to Zeller, who played the bank but had it taken away. Now the Stars will try to break it out. Zeller takes it away. Backhand to DeWitt. Sent back to the corner. Zeller tries it again. Across the front, nobody home. They go down to that far corner. Now it's the Bandits playing side to side. This one rolled in front. Goaltender gets a piece. Couldn't cover it up. It's still alive. DeWitt backhand is blocked to the corner. Stars behind their net trying to clear it out. Hard stop and reverse. They may just ice it here. No, they get it off the stick across center ice. Good clear out for the Stars. Bruno has it deflected in front of the bench. Tip, no icing. Mackey off the bench right in front of us for Bruno. DeWitt works behind late stages, first period. Wants it back in front to Zeller. DeWitt goes down. No call there as they play on. Long shift for the forwards here. Zeller and DeWitt haven't been able to get off the ice. And now the Stars clear it out 3-on-3 into the Bandit zone and an offsides. Will get us a whistle and a stoppage with 3:25 to play here in the period. Puck work, sidewall. Stars have not done a whole lot of puck handling or carrying. It's been quick movement on the stick and send it to open ice. Down to the corner. Borgman fires it in. Puck to the corner in the far side. Suriano digs it out. Suriano working. They try to get it up to Holbrook, who's up to the waist. Look at that mismatch. Comes around. McIntyre off a skate at the blue line, held in. Now Mackey will bring it out. Here's Gavin Mackey. Mackey working side to side, lost it. It's a 2-on-1. Back the other way. Shot is in. Saved McAlpine to the corner. McIntyre pushes. Has it poked away. Held in. Stars get onside. Drop it back. Good puck movement there. It comes out of the zone and an offsides. 2:04 to go here in the first. 1-0 Grand Valley. In the opening minutes, their first shot on goal got them on the board. This one was worked down into the corner. Wrap around. Becca Rahali from the defensive end. Behind her own net. She may want to go end-to-end here. Becca all the way into the zone. Makes a move and a score for the Bandits. Becca Rahali coast to coast. And the Bandits are on the board. They tie it up. What an effort end-to-end by Becca Rahali. And the Bandits tie it 1-1 with 1:44 to go here in the first. High flip down into the zone. It's wide to McAlpine. Becca, same thing, wraps it around. Weaves through one that time, had it smacked off her stick, and the Stars will send it back in. Backhand wall here. Ogleston with it. Shot, score! And just like that, with a little nod to the Bandit fans, Grand Valley back on top as the two teams trade goals and a back and forth first. It's 2-1. The Stars back on top. Puck worked down. Quick shot and a save. Zeller and DeWitt were working on something there. Draw will come to the left-hand side, offensive end for the Bandits. Stars will jump through the formation. One back, but nobody able to play it. Bandits push forward. Zeller splits two. Spin move. Backhand falling down and covered up by the Stars goaltender with 57.4 to go. What an effort by Zeller to get a shot look there. Puck worked in front. Spin move. DeWitt. Centering pass. Stolen. Mayatki with it now. Leads it for DeWitt. DeWitt coming in behind. Loose puck. Centered in front. Has Zeller. Shot. Score. We're tied. Jarrett Zeller. Great play by Mayatki to set it up. Slides it over to DeWitt, who has the perfect center pass right on the stick for Zeller. And Jarrett Zeller with 32.5 to play in the period. We're tied again. Our third goal of the last minute in this game has us tied 2-2. "15 seconds as it's played to the corner for McIntyre. McIntyre behind the net. DeWitt tries to send it all the way back to the point. Rahali shot blocked, almost deflected in by DeWitt, who plays to the corner. 2 seconds. Last hope and a prayer is saved. And that's the end of the first period. 2-2 here at the Puck of the Irish. It's 12U action with M123 FM and the Newberry News.
Dr. Kevin Bryant, orthopedic foot and ankle surgeon at Helen Newberry Joy Hospital and Healthcare Center, is excited to come to work every day because not only does he know he can help patients with foot and ankle injuries, he knows Helen Newberry Joy has the latest tools in medicine.
The equipment that we have is all brand new. You know, we have a brand new C-arm, which is an x-ray machine in the operating room that takes a real-time x-ray so that when the surgeon's in there putting in metal, repairing fractures, putting in a new joint, things like that, you need really good quality images.
And it's one more service for Helen Newberry Joy patients that's now close to home.
You know, a young man fell and fractured the ankle. We fixed it within about 2 weeks. If this would have been a year ago, the patient would have had to go to somewhere else not close to home and keep him here within the community, which I think people would appreciate.
Your health, our passion.
And they're making these investments for the future for the patients of the community. We can get them in fast, get them treated so that they can get back to sports and get back to work.
Helen Newberry Joy Hospital and Healthcare Center.
Bandits back on the bench after their in-between period chat. It is 2-2 at the end of one. Bandits in the black and red will now work right to left. Fun first period. They got down 1-0. Battled tough through the middle and then caught fire late. The problem that they've had is Grand Valley's been on the money early in this one. And the Stars have been able to take that 1-0 lead. Came right back after it was tied at 1 to go up 2-1. And now they can. The Bandits tied it up late in the period. 3 goals in the last minute 33 of the first. Has us 2-2 here in the second. Puck worked around, slid out. Rolling puck. Backhanded through. All the way back for Mackey. Plays it off the wall in front of the bench. Turned over. And then slid right by us. 10:54 to go. Early. Underway here in the second period. Flesher works for it. Now raced out and dumped all the way in. They'll play to the corner. Looks like Flesher in there. He got hit along the boards. They play on here. This one set in front, getting physical. Mackey sends somebody to the ice. Centering pass. Flesher couldn't get it clean. Shot ends up covered up in front. Chant of "Let's Go Bandits" fills the Bay County Civic Arena. Off the draw, Raholly shot. Sails high. Raholly and Zeller, your first period goal scorers for the Bandits. 12U team out of the Clonmondon Area Youth Hockey Association. Combined group with Newberry and Manistee this year at the 10U level. We'll see Renzi Power Sports tomorrow. And of course, the Tri-County team, 14U, they're up next. About 15 minutes after the end of this one. Things about an hour behind at the start of this game on day 1 of the Puck of the Irish. Face off here after the offsides call sent in. Stars tried to play it out. They really had the Bandits pinned back for most of that first period, but they have done a great job, the Bandits have, of creating chances. Here's DeWitt, spin, shot, fired wide. Goes over to the corner. Looks like Zeller. Zeller tries to come back. Becca Raholly backhands it in. Then skipped out. Bruno lost the handle. 1-on-1 the other way. Becca Raholly comes flying back to break it up. DeWitt stops and weaves and pokes through. That one's sent down all the way to that hidden corner. 9:09 to go. Fast-paced contest here. Puck sent in front, blocked, and then turned out by the Bandits. Flesher trying to get there. Now it's Braden Bruno, open ice, hit by a guy twice his size. And send it all the way down. Don't know how it was not a penalty there, but we play on. Penalty free in the first period. Nothing here in the second. Here come the Stars. Zigzagging across, now back to the middle. Nice move to avoid the hit. Spinning shot, ice level. Hits a skate, goes to the corner for the Stars. Now dumped in behind. This is back to their first period early strategy of dump and chase and keep the Bandits in their own zone. DeWitt from the blue line. Flips it over a defender's stick. DeWitt. Shot, score! Lauren DeWitt. Great move at the blue line, and for the first time tonight, the Bandits go on top. It's 3-2 for the Bandits here in Bay City. All the way down in the corner for Mackey. 7:46 to go here in the second. Bandits have now scored 3 out of the last 4 goals in the game. And here comes McIntyre through, and he sailed it high. Logan McIntyre had a money opportunity there. Blue line slap shot by Mackey. Hits a couple of sticks, goes to the corner. Holbrook with it, scoots it around. They'll try to skip it back to Mackey. He had to scramble to hold the zone and does. Silver pipe on the boards here right along the blue line. Skipped across just out of the reach of Holbrook, who's slammed from behind into the boards. And our first penalty of the game is going to set us up with a Timber Products Company power play opportunity and a 3-2 lead. So Timber Products Company power play. DeWitt flips it on that save there. But it was almost a quick score right off the start on the power play. Zeller centering DeWitt and Mackey with Becca Rahali and Braden Bruno here on the Timber Products Company power play. Out of the zone, cleared out center ice. Bruno tries to turn it around. Sends it in. Here's Zeller. Zeller with a goal in the first. Skips it across. Just wide on Mackey's deflection. Centered back in front. Zeller, another try, no. Spinning puck. Comes up here. Blue line cleared out. And gently coasted all the way into the corner. Good clear out by the Stars with 6.5 to go. 25 seconds on the power play. It's Zeller. Over to DeWitt. DeWitt hacky sacks it. Kicks it along. His shot from the blue line was broken up and into the corner. 10 seconds left on the power play. You can still get the advantage while that extra player comes back out. Here's DeWitt, makes a move, backhand, short side, rebound, no. Even strength now, but still on the attack. DeWitt in front. Mackey, backhand, kick save to the corner. Nothing on the power play for the Bandits, but they still lead at 3-2 and a whistle on a collision. And now, I believe, it's going to be the Stars going on a power play as Gavin goes and spends some time with Dad in the penalty box. And they're going to change goalies here midway through the second. Cornell will come in. Good effort by McAlpine as they split time this Friday night. Timber Products Company power play was no good. Now the penalty kill got to match Grand Valley's effort. It's a 2-on-1 into the zone. Score! Short-handed. Flusher to Rahali. A shorty for the Bandits. 3 unanswered goals. And a 4-2 lead late here in the second. .5:34 to go in the period. Fletcher, Rahali broke out. They had help, and McIntyre coming with them as Forrest covers it up quick. Top shelf living for the Bandits on the PK. Draw will come to that hidden corner. Down 1-0, tied it up right away. Got down 2-1 after the first time goal and answered again. And since the late part of this first period, it has been all Bandits leading at 4-2. Stars in behind, trying to set something out. Bouncing puck. Rahali, Suriano, Flesher, and McIntyre on the PK. Had it knocked away. Good effort by the Bandits as they come flying by us. Suriano into the zone. Clear out. Wrapped around back. Both teams even strength. Good penalty kill. Man advantage. Backfired for the Stars as the Bandit Shorty has made it 4-2. 4:20 to go. Puck sent in, redirected off a skate and wide of the net. Back in front, DeWitt couldn't get all of it. Stars will play it out of the zone. Left to right. They'll head to the far end. Centered all the way, circle to circle, left side backhand, wide and behind the net. Oh, too far there, but Plesher can still play it off the boards. Oh, he got it! Oh! No quit on the play, and Tater Plesher just fires it up and in. And the Bandits are rolling in Bay City. Off the side wall, top circle, right by that Saginaw Spirit banner over there. He plays it down into the corner and sends it home. What a run for the Bandits. 5-2 with 3:45 to go here in the second. Zeller goes down on the faceoff, but Mackey makes his way through. Worked around here and centered back out. Slow moving puck. Early on, it looked like the Bandits would have their hands full. They did for about the first 8 minutes. Total control since then. 5-2 lead, 4 unanswered goals, and on the hunt for more. Open ice trip. Mackey went flying through the air, gets it back, scores! Check that, it's Suriano with the score. Maybe the no call. The hockey gods smile after he goes flying through the air, gets back up, plays the puck, and scores another. 4th goal of the period. Fifth unanswered. And a 6-2 lead in the final 3 minutes here. And what's become a scoring onslaught for the Bandits. Puck of the Irish weekend. Second game for the Bandits. They tied earlier today. They needed a big performance here tonight to set themselves up for Saturday. And they are in good shape right now. Coming up next, State Savings Bank. After this game, they'll be on this sheet of ice. Zamboni break and warm up, and they'll be ready to go. Rahali hits the side of the net. 10U had a tie and a loss earlier today. We'll have their games tomorrow as well. 10U, 12U, 14U. All weekend long, the rest of the way. Maybe it's the sweatshirts I had to help deliver. Or maybe the Bandits just playing their game. They look impressive here. 1:37 to go in the second. 6-2. Guy fires the puck at me. I'm not playing. Into the corner. Rahali. Shot blocked. Trailer is Plesher. Deflected wide. Holbrook with it in the corner. Tried to center it in front. Stolen. Rahali leads the way with 2. Zeller, DeWitt, Suriano, and Tanner Plesher with the other goals for the Bandits. Libby McAlpine got the start midway through. They switched to Cornell. Both goalies getting action here at the puck of the Irish. As we are under a minute to go now here in the period. This guy not doing us any favors. Puck moved down into the corner. 40 seconds as the Bandits play it behind their own net to the corner. And now skated out by DeWitt. Warren DeWitt makes his move. DeWitt poked away, gained the offensive zone. McIntyre had a solid showing here in this one. He's been close on a couple. DeWitt, player down in the corner. They play on. Both players were tangled up. Good no call there. Then it comes out. 7 seconds. Bandits will just play it out of the zone. They dominate the second period, and the Bandits lead it by a score of 6-2 as we take a break. Third period coming up with M123 at the end.
The Lewis County Veteran Services Office proudly advocates for our area veterans. Local Veteran Services Officer Rick Menard is ready to serve you. For all your veteran service needs, including claims, medical information, benefit coverage, and more, contact Rick Menard in the Lewis County Veteran Services Office at 293-4890. The Lewis County Veteran Services Office, proud supporters of our community.
Talk about spirit, look at that. Joe Jankowski donning the official coach's uniform for the 12U Bandits. Matt Miyake and Ben Rahali. They've gone all out. You see some pretty strange and interesting things here at the Puck of the Irish. It's been an annual favorite for generations. Their 26th year they put this tournament on, and the Bandits take a 6-2 lead into the third. 12 minutes to go here in this one. Buck worked into the corner. Quickly skipped out. Becca Rahali will play it out. Our 3 stars in our weekend games, plus our 3 stars of the weekend, will be brought to you this weekend by Action Glass. Trent and company getting ready for the 14U contest. Our presenting sponsor this weekend, Action Glass. Also want to thank Newberry Motors, Helen Newberry Joy Hospital and Healthcare Center, Northern Star Chiropractic, been sponsoring our high school and youth coverage all season long, as well as Hidden Estates, Timber Products Company of Munising, and Lady Killers Pest Control. Shout out to Meredith at Pickleman's Total One Stop and Subway. They covered our fuel costs all season long so we could make it to more games than ever before. Meredith also intercepted the FedEx man so we could deliver the shirts for the youngsters down here in Bay City this weekend. Takes a village, as we know, and the town's coming together, and a great crowd down here. Plus, in addition to the Teja teams, Manistee and Munising both have 12U teams in the tournament. 10 teams in the 10 in the 12, 6 teams this weekend in the 14U. Centering shot covered up there. 10:29 to play for the Bandits. Puck's going to come down to the end on a penalty. I didn't see what happened. So it's back on the Lady Killers Pest Control penalty kill. That's the bad news. The good news is we scored the last time we had it. Rolling puck in front, broken up. Circled around for Braden Bruno. Braden's going to move it out. Bruno. Sidewall. DeWitt. Comes all the way down. Quickly wrapped in. Bandits staying poised. The lead and time on their side. Here's McIntyre. Logan McIntyre flying in. McIntyre shot ice level after he sailed one high earlier, a save. 29 seconds left on the penalty. 9:57 to play here in the game. DeWitt to take the draw. Spins it around, taken by the Stars. They'll come out. All the way in the zone. Skipped across. Blocker saved midair by Cornell. Becca Rahali moves it forward. Vera McIntyre gained the zone, dumped the puck in. Puck worked around, skipped over. Becca from the blue line through the traffic was wide of the net. Stars look to bring it out. Bruno intercepts, plays it back forward. Here's DeWitt. DeWitt had it taken away. Penalty kill has expired. Another successful PK for the Bandits. Trip up there, no call. 1-on-1 into the zone. Stars shot fired. Wide of Cornell. Rattles all the way around. McIntyre. Works in. DeWitt. And now I believe it's Bruno. Left side. Centered here. All the way over for Holbrook. Eastgate's corner. Tries to play it outside wall. Got it to DeWitt. Over to Bruno. Shot and a save. Barely deflected by the goaltender. Stars run into each other. Loose puck up for grabs. They'll barely get to it. And now slid out of the zone. The Stars showing some fatigue while the Bandits keep on pushing. All the way down into the zone. Played back out. Loose puck. And out of the zone again. Zeller right off the bench. Gets it. Spin move. Zeller through the traffic. Flips it up. And just missed. Now puts it off the goaltender's back. No good. Zeller, a little creativity. Midway through the third. 6-2. Bandits on top. Down 1-0 and 2-1 at different points in the opening period. They took control in the second with a 4-goal frame. .658. State Savings Bank hockey is coming up. We were about 45 minutes behind schedule at the start of this game. In front, Plesher sends it back. Mackey, great job stepping into the slot. His move, though, hits a skate and is turned out by the Grand Valley Stars. Taken away. Good job defensively. Zeller and Plesher. Here's Zeller, trailed by Suriano. They're digging at it. Now Suriano along the boards. What a move by Suriano. Save. He's looking for his second. Loose puck. Little pushing and shoving in front. Suriano gets a shot after the play. And that's going to be a penalty on Grand Valley. He chased him down and cross-checked him in the head. Then the appropriately named Ping will head to the box. Timber Products Company power play. It's 0 for 1. Minute on the penalty timers here in this tournament with the 12-minute period. Draw here, left side offensive circle. Zeller is tangled up and in the corner. Looked like in the referee's feet. Back to the blue line. Becca holds the zone. Steps up. Top of the left circle. Shot. And a save made. This one sent in. Then worked around. In between, after this game and the 14U game, which will be following this one on this sheet of ice, they will do the Zamboni. We'll take a break, come back with our 14U feed here from the Bay County Civic Arena. That one just dumped in. Power play. Set a couple of shots. Nothing doing though. Skipped across, broke it up. Stars PK has been one of their best parts of this contest. Out of the zone. DeWitt over to Raholly, up for Zeller. Taken away, but not possessed by the Stars. Big tangle. DeWitt playing tough. Dumped in. All the way in behind Bruno. Called off by Raholly. Taken away. Wide to Cornell. Four and a half to play. Bandits lead at 6-2. No scoring here in the third. It was 2-2 at the end of one. 4 goals in the second. Broke this thing open for the Bandits. They're trying to get a big win and get set to come back tomorrow. 4-game guarantee here in the group rounds. 2 5-team divisions. Play the other 4 teams on your side and then crossovers. Top 2 teams from each side advance to Sunday. And the 14U, it's 6 teams. Random round robin. You play 3 games. And then the top 4, based on record and points, 3 points for a win, 2 for a tie, 1 for a loss, I believe. Top 4 teams advance. They get seeded based on their performance for a semifinal. So you figure 26 teams in the building today and tomorrow. There'll be 12 left standing Sunday morning. And by the time lunchtime is over Sunday, it'll be down to the 6 teams playing for a Puck of the Irish title. And the Bandits, if they keep this up, will be in that dance. 3:18 to go. Bandits just looking like they want to hang on. Grand Valley just trying to hit, hope, hack at it, get a bounce. Soriano turns it around. He caught the Stars on a line change. Backhands it in wide. Over to the corner again, under 3 to go. Trip up there. Play of the puck though. Mackey moves forward, pokes it to Plesher. Plesher had it roll through his legs. Just took a funny bounce there before it is worked back around. Now centered in front for the Bandits. Can't quite get a read on the number. Was blocked and back to the corner. Now comes to the point. Soriano airmails one. Sent. Shot there. Plesher off the side of the net. 2:15. Plesher, another shot. Hits a stick to the corner. .206 to go. Well played out. Stars haven't had many looks. We They gain the zone there. Pinched off. Good job, Soriano and DeWitt. DeWitt gets pie face. They'll play on. Worked around the boards. Little poke, double deflection. Saved by Cornell. But as he tried to cover up the rebound, flipped home. And the Stars strike late here in the game. 1:29 to go. They've cut it to 6-3. Every goal matters, even when you think you're down and out. You want them to be as close as possible for the goal differential. See the State Savings Bank team there across the way in the whites. They'll be up next. That'll be on M123 FM, the Newbury News YouTube channel, and My Manistee on Facebook as well. Skipped across. Fired wide. Final minute in this one. Great crowd willing the Bandits to finish this thing out in the final seconds. That one slid in all the way down the ice on net. They play on with 30 seconds to go. Everybody thankful. We're 45 minutes behind schedule now. It'll be a full hour by the time the next game gets started. .1 save on the cover-up. This one sent forward, bouncing puck, taken away. And there's the buzzer. And the Bandits will celebrate their first win of the weekend here in Bay City. Final score, 6-3 over the Grand Valley Stars. It's a win and a tie for the Friday performance for the 12U Teja Bandits, and a great performance. And now Action Glass, we got to pick our 3 stars of the game. The top star in this one going to be Becca Rahali with 2 goals, also had an assist. Great performance by Becca on the back end in this one. Number 2 star, well, there's 4 other goal scorers that you can get in on the action, but a great hustle play by Tanner Plesher. His goal, I'll break it open. And the number 3 star is going to go to Oren DeWitt. That's going to wrap up our 12U coverage here for tonight. Stick around. I just can't get over that. Kind of scary. Leprechaun it's attacking. The Irish version of Where's Waldo. Ben Rahali and the Bandits will skate off happily. We'll step aside, get things set up and ready to go as we bring you the 14U contest coming up with M123 FM.